Hello friends, you are welcome back again to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. This is also a continuation of my last video, and I'll be showing you how I made this sleeve without using any pattern or template. If you look at it closely, it looks like a bishop sleeve. Without any further ado, let's dive into the video. I'll be folding my fabric into 4 on the wrong side, just as if you want to cut a circle flare. After folding into 4, I decided to confirm the measurement, that is, to know if it will be enough for my sleeves. From that folded point, I marked my sleeve length. You can decide a long sleeve or a 3/4 sleeve or just a short sleeve. Anyone is fine. And that is me marking the sleeve length. I didn't want it to be too short, so I decided to use the whole fabric. Hello friends, hope you are doing great. While I was editing the video, I noticed I missed a clip. I'm so sorry about that. So I'll be illustrating the missing clip using this paper. So guys, you will assume this is the fabric. Let's continue, guys. Here is my paper, which I will be assuming as my fabric. Here is my scissors, my marker, my ruler, my measuring tape, and I'll just be needing 3 measurements: the sleeve length, the round sleeve, and the armhole. With these 3 measurements, you don't even need a pattern paper. So I assume this measurement actually because this fabric would not be big enough for me to use my actual measurements. Okay, so this is my sleeve length, which is 7 inches. I'll be adding 1 inch for seam allowance. Then this is my round sleeve, which is 8 inches. So if I divide it by 2, it should give me 4. Then I'll be adding extra 2 inches because I'll be putting elastic. So if you are putting elastic, it's good you make it a bit wider. So 4 plus 2 will give me 6 inches. And here is my armhole, which is 18 inches. I'm going to be dividing this by 2 to give me 9 inches. Okay, and I can swear add like maybe 1 inch seam allowance, which is about 10 inches, because it's a free shirt dress. As you can see, it's a free shirt dress. So now I'm using my fabric. This is my fabric. I'll be folding it into 4. From the previous slide, you will have seen that I folded the fabric into 4. The essence of doing this is for you to get 2 sleeves at a time. So here is me folding it into 4, but you can decide to fold it into 2 and cut your sleeve twice. I like doing mine this way so that I can get 2 sleeves at a time. So I've just folded it into 2, then I'll be folding again this way, and this will give me into 4. Okay, so following this pattern, you don't need a pattern paper to first of all draft your sleeve, except you just want to make a special sleeve. But this is just like the basic sleeve that we have elastic around the round sleeve. So that's it. See, so this is how it should look. This is the folded part here. So I'll be taking my measurements from this folded part. First of all, I'll determine the sleeve length. My sleeve length is 8 inches from what I wrote here. 7 plus 1 is 8 inches. This is seam allowance. So I'm going to place my tape here like so, and I'll be marking 8 inches. Okay, so now that I have gotten that, I'll be marking the armhole. As you can see, it's 10 inches. So if you want to do that, you will just mark. Oh, okay, it's now up to 10 inches. So let's assume it's 9 inches. So I'll just be marking my 9 inches here. Can you see it? Like that. Then this is my round sleeve, which is 6 inches after adding about extra 2 inches. So I'll come over here. This is where the sleeve length stopped. So I'll put my tape here to get my 6 inches. Okay, so after getting this, what you will do next is just to join this point. Remember, you've added all your allowances and everything, so you don't have an issue anymore. So this is what you will do. Then you will now want to create the armhole. It's more like eye judgment, because it's a freestyle way of, cutting this sleeve. The armhole is 10 inches. Okay, so you place your tape like this. You want to get 10 inches, right? Okay. Can you see it? It's a paper, so it may not really give me what I want. So this is where my 10 inches will be, around this place, right? So what you will do, you just create that armhole curve to go meet the 10 inches. And it's really easy. So if I measure it, it should give me the 10 inches, and that's what you need. Remember, the 10 inches covers for the allowance too as well. So if you look at it now, you see that it's about 10 inches. Can you see it? If I place this tape like so, it's about 10 inches. Can you see it, guys? Can you see that it's 10 inches? I'll just be cutting it out. Because the paper is small, you may not really see the beauty, but this is how it should look. Now let's continue, guys. After cutting out the sleeve, I'll be creating an elastic channel for the gathers, but before that I will just notch that point, and then I would then create the channel. It depends on how wide you want the elastic channel to be. You can make it 2 inches wide or 1 inch wide. So for me, I made use of 2 inches. The width of the channel depends on how wide your elastic is. I am just also doing it for the second sleeve. As you can see, there are 2 sleeves there. So I'll just be giving it a good press. For it to be easier, it's good you fold it and give it a good press, so that while sewing it, it will come out very nice. So this is me just folding it to meet the lines I marked. I've just finished with one sleeve. I'll be doing the same for the other sleeve. Hope it's clear. Sometimes a sleeve may be longer than the other sleeve, so what I did here was to place the two together, and I saw that I needed to make some adjustments. It's now time to sew on the channels. Because I had earlier given it a good press, it will no longer be difficult. It's just going to be a straight stitch. This is how it should look after stitching. You may even leave it like this without adding any elastic. Okay, it will still be very okay, but I wanted an elastic band in mind. If you want to attach the sleeve to your shirt, it will be the 2 right sides facing each other. Just watch the way I placed it. You remember I notched it initially. I placed the notched part on the shoulder seam. I don't know if that makes sense. This is the armpit area. I loosened it a little because I'll be attaching the sleeve also to that point. It's time to stitch. From that shoulder part, I'll be stitching to one end, then I will go again and stitch towards the other end. It is easier that way. If you are just coming across this channel for the first time, you are most welcome, and thanks so much for watching this video. If you are a returning subscriber, I also appreciate you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. I'll be dropping the link of the full tutorial of this shirt dress in the description box. Also, the tutorial of the collar stand, I'll also be linking it to this video. don't forget to check them out. I am done stitching on the armhole side, so this is me just closing up the opening. And when doing this, I'll make sure I don't close the channel I created because I'll be passing the elastic through those channels. Kindly note, your elastic should be about 2 or 3 inches smaller than your round sleeve measurement, because if you use your actual round sleeve measurement, it may be too free. Another way you can achieve this sleeve design is to first of all pass your elastic through, then you stitch it down before attaching it to the shirt. Here is me trimming the excess from the armpit area. Okay, so this is how this looks for now. I didn't really show the part I attached the elastic, but if you want me to explain that, I can use another fabric to explain it, but I didn't show it here. And if you also want to know how I attached the buttons or created the buttonholes, you can check my live session for that, because I actually did a live session while making this shirt dress. So when I was done making for one side, I did for the other sleeve. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope this video was helpful. Kindly give it a thumbs up. If you are yet to subscribe, please do. Don't also forget to turn on your post notification bell so you'll be the first to see my videos. See you all in my next tutorial. Bye.